Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and to a brand new video. I'm really glad you're here, and if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, make sure to stay until the end, because today's topic is super important and exciting. In this video, we're going to talk about the end of a trend, how to recognize when the market has reached its final stage and is about to reverse. This is one of the most powerful concepts you can ever learn, because if you can spot the reversal point, you can enter almost at the very beginning of a new trend and capture the biggest profits. But before we get into the details, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I also strongly recommend checking out my previous videos, because all of these strategies are connected. Together, they form a complete system that gives you a very high win rate. Now, if you're a beginner in trading or you don't know much about technical analysis, don't worry at all. I explain everything in the simplest way possible, step by step, so that anyone can understand. All you need is practice and repetition. Remember, the market is so big that it can literally change your life. I'm not here to sell you dreams. I'm here to give you something real, something you can actually use to turn your dreams into reality. But for that to happen, you need to really focus on these videos. If something doesn't make sense, just watch it again a few times and practice. That's the only secret. Alright. Let's get into the strategy itself. As I said earlier, we want to learn how to identify when the market has reached the end of a trend and is about to reverse, so we can confidently enter our trades. If you've seen my video on nodes, you already know that the market constantly moves from one node to another. Everything is based on nodes. Now, when the market reaches the end of a trend, a very simple but extremely powerful pattern forms, which we call the 1, 2, 3. Once this pattern shows up, the market has a very high chance of reversing. It's really that simple. 1, 2, 3, and then the reversal. Of course, there are a few important details you need to pay attention to, and I'll explain those later in this video. Here are some schematics of the 1, 2, 3 strategy. After this pattern forms, the market reverses, both in bullish trends and in bearish trends. This one is the bullish schematic, and this one is the bearish schematic. Now you might be thinking, can the market really be this simple? And the answer is, yes, it can. Out of all the methods and strategies I've studied over the years, I've never seen anything as simple and clear as this one. I'm sure you haven't either. So, if you've found this useful so far, go ahead and hit the like button right now, because next, we're going to jump onto the chart. And I'll show you with real examples how easily you can capture amazing targets. So stay with me until the end of the video. I promise, it's going to be worth it. So, right here we can clearly see the 1, 2, 3 pattern again, and it worked perfectly. After this pattern formed, the market continued moving straight down, just as expected. But that wasn't the only reason for the drop. There was also another confirmation that made us 100% sure that after this pattern, the market would definitely reverse and fall. When we drop down to the lower time frame, we can actually see the formation of a bearish hook pattern. And the powerful thing here is that this hook lined up exactly with our 1, 2, 3 setup, creating an extremely strong confluence pattern. As soon as the market tapped into this node, it rejected hard and dropped. And if you've already watched my video on hooks, you would completely understand in this part exactly why the market reacted the way it did. This is the point where we would have entered the trade, and when it comes to setting our targets, we had two options: either take our daily profit and close the position, or hold the trade all the way down to 86.4. And as you can see, the market actually reached 86.4. From this single trade, we captured a 1 to 10 risk-to-reward ratio, and that is absolutely amazing. Now, this is exactly where I want to show you the real power of this strategy. Focus on the level that I marked for the hooks. Yes, the market reacted there and pushed up a little bit, but why didn't we take that long position? Because we didn't have a confirmed 1, 2, 3 pattern at the end of the trend to back it up. If we had taken that trade, most likely we would have been stopped out. But if you were trading as a scalper, you could have easily taken a quick 1-to-1 trade from that point. So pay close attention to these videos, because that's how you'll really understand why the market behaves the way it does. Alright, let's move on so I can show you a few more examples. Here, as you can see, at the very bottom of the trend we had a clear 1, 2, 3 pattern. And right after that the market reversed strongly to the upside. That's exactly where we would have opened our position. Now, there's another key point here. We also had the hook setup that I talked about before, and whenever that happens, the market usually makes a strong rally. So in this case, we were 100% confident about taking the BUY. In fact, we could even open two separate positions, one from the 86.4 level, and another one from the 123 reversal. And once again, we had a strong reversal setup here. Even right now, near the current price, as you can see, the market formed another 123 pattern together with a hook, and then pushed up very strongly. So that's how powerful this strategy really is. I hope you use it in your trades and find success with it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so I'll stay motivated to keep creating more strategy breakdowns for you.